Hello my friends and welcome back to Kev's Hobby Showcase. I'm of course Kevin. You may also see me on Tabletop Jones Productions, where John and I are the two idiots playing board games. And today is going to be painting minis, big shock. It's going to be from the game Star Wars Legion. It's the character General Veers. Now, I know didn't really appear in a lot of the movies. Matter of fact, I think it was only in Empire Strikes Back that we see General Veers. And it's like the main interaction I saw was, at least that I remember, was when Darth Vader looked at him and said, "General Veers, prepare your men." Then of course he looked at the Admiral first before he actually did it, and then of course when he was down on the planet about to destroy the generator for the rebel base. So, but anyway, enough of the recap. So anyway, I'm going to be, well, let me bring him up here. As you can see, it is not a very big piece, so this is going to go pretty quickly. And I just want to, so I just want to say something here, because when they were making this game, Star Wars Legion, they did take great effort to put everything in scale. So got here the model for the Scout Walker, and as you can see, they really put, like I said, they made great effort to put it all to scale so that pieces didn't seem bigger than they should be. So anyway, it is a bit gusty outside today, so I'm not going to be doing the priming outside. I'm going to be doing it, basically leaning out my back door. So, keeping in mind that I got it there. And so when I come back, I'm going to be doing the base coat, which, let's face it, it's not going to take that long. And we'll just go from there, all right? So stay tuned, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and the primer is now dry on General Veers. I'm going to start on the base coat. All right. So so like I said, for this game, basically, what they do is for their leaders, it's a piece of just one, and so since it is just one, it's not going to take that long. And pretty much for the Imperials, the color schemes are pretty simple. It's like mostly gray and black, almost like in the Lego movie with Batman saying, "I only work in black or really, really dark gray." Yeah, so this base coat is going to go on fairly quickly. And and if those of you who've noticed about my lip, basically what happened was I cut myself shaving. So no, there is nothing wrong with me there. That's what it is. Because I generally only shave once a week, because usually if I try to do it sooner than that, I absolutely cut myself, but sometimes I wind up cutting myself anyway. Alright, I forget the helmet. Just trying to make sure I get every little spot that needs to be gotten. Alright, so that's pretty much the base coat. So what's going to happen for General Veers here is when I come back after taking a break to let this dry, what's going to basically happen is I'm going to have to do, got the flesh tone for the face, got gunmetal for the gun, going to put black on the boots, on this armor thing that's around his torso, and on at least the bottom part of the helmet here, because it's pretty much what they showed. It's what I especially remember from the movie. And of course the base is black, and after that he's pretty much done. So like I said, that's why I said this one's not going to take all that long. So, one thing I forgot to do is I forgot to grab a napkin to wipe my brush. I mean, one of these days I'll have a better system to take care of all this. Oops. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry, And when we come back, like I'm just going to do all the details that I just said I was going to do, and then after that, it's pretty much done. So I guess that's why I said this one isn't going to take very long, and then General Veers will be ready to deploy when John and I finally do Star Wars Legion, and we will do that. We just don't know when. All right, so stay tuned, and I will be right back. Okay, I've let the base coat on General Veers dry, so now we're going to get started with some details. All right, so let's get this ready to go, and let's get to it. All right. Actually, get a better brush than that. Okay. Now I'm going to start off using the black paint. Okay. So like I said, I'm not sure when John and I are going to be using this game on the Tabletop Jones Productions channel, but one day we will have it up there. And who knows, even maybe by then I'll even have some new pieces ready to go. And of course we'll be going back and forth between a lot of the games that we have, especially Star Wars related games, and there are a bunch of them. You know, we've done the Star Wars X-Wing. I think that's the only one we've done. We got Star Wars Legion, of course. Yeah, I just picked up Star Wars Shatterpoint, which is made by the same people who make the Marvel Crisis Protocol game. Another game that we're going to be using on the channel. We've already filmed a pair of games that we played with that. Just haven't released it yet. There's also a game called Armada, which is kind of like X-Wing in a way, but it also has the it's like instead of centering on the starfighters, it has the big capital ships. Yeah, and so there's that, and then of course there's other types of Star Wars games. There is also have a deck building game that we will eventually play on the channel. I actually tried the game out with my son when I first got it, and he beat me. But my son has incredible good luck with games when we first try them. All right. And there's other games, of course, non-Star Wars related. We have a couple of Star Trek related ones. We've done one already. The Attack Wing game. That one is actually out. It's actually out on Tabletop Jones Productions. Alright. Might be done with the black paint with the exception I got to do the base, but not just yet. So I'm actually going to keep that out and open, but I'm just going to move it over. flesh tone now. Alright. Yeah, sorry, I got quiet. I gotta concentrate on this one, because it is such a small area and I'm trying not to put too much paint on it. Okay. So yeah, we got a bunch of games that we're going to be doing hopefully very soon. And we're going to be kind of trying to come up with a schedule for that very soon to be a little bit more organized. Okay. All right. So yeah, General Veers is moving very quickly, as I thought it would. All right. And wait, what is this that I got here? Oh, I already used that. And there we go, gunmetal. So now the gun that he has is still pretty much holstered, so we don't need a lot of the gunmetal. And unfortunately, something kind of looks like it kind of dried in the threads. Okay. And if I get the back side of that. Yeah. So I mean, it's not a lot for General Veers, but you know, did want to paint him, of course. So yeah. And oh, I'm seeing a spot I missed on his boots, but that's okay because I'm going to be using the black paint again to take care of the base, so I may as well get the boots while I'm at it. Alright, let's bring that back over here. Alright, so now, oh, actually, you know what? Let me get a different brush for the base, because with that brush it might take a lot longer than I want it to take. Alright. Alright, so we're just about done. And, oops, I put too much on the brush. And with the Star Wars Legion pieces, I do not do the wash. I chose not to when I first started, and I figured it means I'll just stay consistent. I do apply it when I do the pieces for Star Wars Shatterpoint. I think I'm hitting my finger more than anything else at the moment. Okay, and I did. Look at that. Oh, let me get my finger first. But it's like I always say, if you see paint on my fingers, you know I had a good day. Okay. So. Oh. Alright, so that went very quickly. And here he is, General Veers, ready to take the leadership position in Star Wars Legion. Okay, Now, with that base, I do have to wait quite a bit for it to dry before I can do anything else with it, but it's essentially done. So anyway, that's what I got for today. That's what I got for this one. Please, like, subscribe, share. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I mean, like, subscribe, share, and try to reach as many as possible. I have reached 30 subscribers, and my next goal is 35. I'd like to reach 35, so please, share this as much as possible, so so you can help support the channel. Also, go to Tabletop Jones Productions. We're trying to reach the same amount over there. We're at 29 currently. So yeah, so like, subscribe, and share as much as you can over there, and so so that's it for today. You have a great day, and take care of yourself, and I will see you again. Bye bye.